Okay. Um, Reggie, you had mentioned a while ago that, when you said the stuff about Corrupt, that he wasn't the only one at death row that was um, with underage people at the time. Did you? Could you elaborate on that? Because people do ask in the comments quite a bit what you were referring to when you said that.
Damn, I wish you would have asked that question while I was by myself. 'Cause I know James don't like being a part of shit like this. But quite frankly, I said what I said. I mean, I said niggas didn't catch it. The only ones that I know of that didn't is how I ended it was Tupac. If we don't believe what, but she insinuated that she was 17. The young lady that what's her name? The girl that he that Desiree. Yeah, Desiree. She insinuated that she was underage. Uh, well, that's what I'm saying. I
What was that
don't
question there?
don't remember hearing about Dr. Dre with any. Other than that, all the motherfuckers is what I said.
What was the question? What did he ask?
He asked. He asked. I'll let John answer it again. Go ahead.
Now, Reggie had just mentioned the story where Corrupt got in trouble for being with the underage girl, and Reggie ended up saying later that Corrupt wasn't the only one at death row that was with underage girls.
Yeah, y'all got to remember, in the '90s, and the guys were themselves no older than 25. 25 to 28.
You know what I say on that? Let's not pick and choose
Okay.
in the music industry who's a pedophile or who fuck with young women, who take young women on the road. The majority of all these people, these guys is doing that shit or done that shit. It ain't no, you can't just point out no Corrupt. You can't point out R. Kelly. You can't point out Michael Jackson.
That was my point. That was my point.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so when you look at the industry as a whole, the majority of all them dirty dick cats is doing that shit. So don't just point out somebody as and sacrifice them. That's what the music business is about. When we was going doing Budweiser Superfest Reds, I don't know how I don't know if they was underage or not, but niggas was passing out fake this, fake that, and squeezing and sucking on titties the whole nine. Those women and some of them looked it like they were grown ass women, and that's what they was doing. They were groupies, and they was coming and Suge had females. All of those guys had females. You'll be surprised what goes on behind stage.
Yeah.
So you can't just point out one, two motherfuckers and everybody doing it.
I agree. That was my point. And it's been in the industry, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, haven't y'all? Don't y'all find that strange? Another one people that spoke out on Puffy is all of a sudden having a strange reaction to their bodies.
Who was that?
Jamie Foxx. He been talking bad about Puffy and Puffy parties, and then now he got silenced. Woo, that was a strange one to me. I could tell you 3 or 4 other instances with people that came up dead or messed up
I beg to differ,
when they spoke on Puffy.
man, if he got it like that, he should have been done silence Gene like a motherfucker. Because my boy, that man Gene going hard.
Gene the one me put it out.
Like they bullshitting. And then you gotta look at it like when he sit there and talk to you, I'm looking at his facial expression.
Make you think he telling the whole truth.
Man, like he ain't bullshit. And Puffy, get that nigga some money, do something, buy him a house. Man, you gotta get Gene to stop. Cause a lot of people is listening.
The good thing about Gene is we all know you're a motherfucking liar too, though. So we don't know what to believe. He's just like Keefe D. Some things you got credibility on, some things you don't. But it fucks up everything. It fucks up everything because we don't know what to believe and what not to believe.
Gene Deal is a good cat to me.
No, he ain't. You're a snake.
I said to me.
Snake.
And I mean, he could be. He could be. And like I said, I'm real cool with Gene. Gene ain't never, what you call him? I ain't tripping.
You just met him on the fucking internet 2 years ago.
Okay.
Ain't never seen that man before in your life.
Since then, I mean, there's a whole lot of motherfuckers I met on the internet that I'm cool as fuck with.
But you can't really say if they good.
Am I trying to go have a drink with them? Hell, we bodyguard to Snoop now. But I ain't never sat back with Snoop and had a motherfucking drink with him. I don't sit back and kick it with niggas.
Okay.
So what's the difference?
So you talk to a motherfucker 5 times, maybe 10 times in your lifetime, and now you can verify.
And that give me a better understanding of who I'm dealing with or talking to him. Jane live in New York, I live in California.
Yeah.
And I never had a bad, but that one interview with us when I had to slow him down on talking bad about you, on how he was talking. That's it. But other than that, I've listened, I watch him on his channel, and the shit that he's saying about Puffy and the way he putting that shit out there, Reg, I swear to God, that's some dangerous shit. Niggas get killed for shit like that. And it makes me think, what the fuck is Puffy thinking when he see this shit?
He don't care. Just like Snoop do me. Snoop don't give a fuck.
It has to bother him, but a lot of these cats is learning, like myself, don't entertain the bullshit. Don't entertain all this pussy, negative bullshit that these niggas is putting out here. And the reason why they putting it out there is a total different thing, man.